Welcome to a place of adventure and mystery, a place of fantasy. Let your imagination come alive. It's time to open the gates to a strange new world. Chapter 5, A Better Forest. After camping at the end of the troll town, we packed up and set off. As we were trotting across the flatlands, there was some yellow, red, and orange flowers dancing in the wind. Look past the flowers to see wild horses grazing on the field. There's also some scattered trees that were loaded down with birds. Now I know that we were very far away from the kingdom and the dwarf's cottage. Allura, do you like being a princess that lives in a castle? I asked. Well, not really, replied Allura. Why not? You have the best life, I said in a soft tone. You may think it's the best life, but I always feel like a prisoner locked in a tower, said Allura. So you like to paint? I asked trying to change the subject. Well, yeah, seems like the only thing I have control over, said Allura. Then I started remembering all the different types of art, like the graffiti that is found on the bridges, on train carts, sometimes even on sea walls, like the paintings, portraits, and sculptures that can be found in art museums, abstract or realistic, like the one I'm stuck in now. Maybe this world is a realistic painting of my evil era and all the fantasy creatures that I came across on my adventure so far. But there was already a painting in this world, so now I know the meaning of the term multi-layered art. Now me and the princess Allura made it to the edge of the flatlands, looked down to see a traveling merchant pulling a cart up the hill. Greetings, ma'am. Can I interest you with the merchandise we have available to buy? Said the merchant. Oh, how kind of you. What's your name? Said Allura. My name is Roboto. The first, said the merchant. Sorry, Roboto. We don't want any of your junk. Say, I'm just looking around, said Allura. I guess then there will be no sales today? Said Roboto. Nope. So as we started walking down the hill. But I can give you a word of advice. Avoid the goblins. They're acting quite feisty this time of the year, said Roboto before he descended down to the flatlands. Now we were walking in a more spooky forest than the first one I walked through. The horses panicked and galloped ahead of us. We were trying to get out of this forest because it was creeping me out. Then the goblins appeared to surround us. Me and Lord tried to kick, punch, and throw the goblins that climbed onto us. We had to go through endless waves of these humanoid frog-like creatures. Then a mysterious child-like voice came from the forest, said, Please don't hurt them. They did nothing wrong. I beg of you, don't do this. It's me and the princess looked around to see a little boy in a tattered clothes. It seemed like he was abandoned for a few years at most. My name is Allura. What is your name? Asked Allura as he squat down to be the same height of the little boy. My name is Tavin, said the little boy. Where's your family? I said, not really know what to say. I don't have a family anymore. All I have is the goblins, said Tavin as he walked closer to the princess. Oh my, what happened to you? Said Allura, trying to be gentle with the little child. Well, back a couple years ago, the town I once lived in was overrun by goblins, said Tavin. It doesn't sound like it matters to be living in the forest like this, I said. Say, let the kid finish, said Allura. Like usual, everyone was taught that goblins was a wicked, evil creature, but I was different. I can talk to the goblins and unknown the truth about them. I tried to tell the townsfolk that the goblins was no different than the cats and dogs of the town. But alas, they cast me out for my usual gift. Continued Travin. Wow, that was a touching story, said Laura as he wiped back some tears. You understand me? Said Travin and saw. Yes, we're kind of outcasts ourselves. I said, thinking I didn't tell him the full truth of what we were. We outcasts must stick together, said Laura, believing it herself. Keith, they won't hurt you, said Tavin as a slightly bigger goblin came out of the forest. But this goblin was different. He was screaming in pain with a red mark below his neck. The dragon mark! Shouted Laura as we all started running off the path and into the deep forest below. We ran and ran until we stopped at the dragon's cave. I looked around to see the fear in the goblin's eyes. I'm going to stay here with the goblins, said Tavern. To see startling fear on his face. Me and Laura walked in the cave expecting to see a dragon, but instead we saw the merchant from before. Hey, old friends, it's a shame that you missed the dragon, said Roboto. Roboto, what did you do with the dragon? I asked the intense tone of mouth. Well, I smoked him out because I believe that's the easiest way to capture a dragon, said Roboto as the cave started to shake violently. Ox boulders and stalactites fell from the cave that picked up so much dust that it clouded my vision. Hope I see you two again, said Roboto as he escaped using the dust clouds that came over us.